showing off. Don't wanna have to wait tonight. Wait tonight. Better off. I'm gonna find my way tonight. Wait tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me? One night to find the answer. Won't you talk to me? What makes this happy faster?
Channel. If you guys didn't know, my puppy has her own Instagram page. Link in the description box. Yes. So my little doggy's birthday had her 10th birthday party on October 31st. She is a Halloween little baby, which I love because Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. Obviously, since it was her 10th birthday this year, she was born 10 years ago, 2008. October 31st is when we first got her. She was 8 weeks old, and I was 10 years old. I had to think about that. But I'm 20 now. How old was I 10 years ago? 10. I was a wee little one when we got her, and her name is Dakota. And we named her Dakota because back then I was a huge fan of Dakota fanning. Still am a fan of Dakota, but I mean like I was a huge fan. Still am a fan. Not saying like, oh, I'm not as much as a fan, but I mean like I was a huge fan of Dakota fanning enough to want to name my dog Dakota after her. If you can, you know what I mean. Okay. So I always wanted to give her a big birthday party and, you know, balloons and signs and just bake stuff for her. But I always happened to travel around her birthday. I always happened to be gone somewhere. So I would do like do something really quick, like take her out to a pet shop, and I would just let her roam around the store and pick out whatever treat and toy she wants. So this year, finally, I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't traveling anywhere. I was, you know, I was able to throw her a little birthday bash. She got a little cute sweater. Oh. Do you like the sweater? She says yes. She loves the sweater. So that in this whole day is going to be in a celebration for her. I'm going to put up a little happy birthday sign for her. I'm going to blow up some balloons. We're going to take her on a walk because it was fall time because it's Halloween, so it's cold, and I don't really take her out on walks on fall time because it's for a reason, and so I just let her roam the yard as her walk. And surprisingly, actually, that day it was really warm. It was around like 70 degrees. Wait, was it 70? Maybe it was 50. It felt 70, but I think it was 50. I don't know. It was a warm day. I was wearing short sleeves. I was wearing capris and everything. But yeah, I wanted to make her signs. I wanted to make her balloons. I bought her a present. And of course, I baked some treats, which the recipe, I will tell you what the recipe is on this video. But if you don't want to hear the recipe and you just want to see the recipe, it'll be on my website in the link in description. So first thing we did is we got up and I told her happy birthday. And then of course we have this thing where every morning we will run around the house to get our energy pumping. If I'm not up, then she'll be up waiting for me downstairs ready to run. If she's not up, I'll be waiting for her downstairs ready to run around the house. Then it was time for our walk. So we went on a walk. It was a beautiful day. Fall colors. There was this one tree that was just gorgeous. It just stood out of all the other trees. It was like this deep orange, and I took pictures with her and she just looks gorgeous. Again, link in description for her Instagram if you want to see those pictures. And then we came back home. This is when I started to make the posters. I wanted to make the posters first because that was going to take the longest. The treats that I made were like really quick. I even showed how I made them. Alright, so the items that you are going to need is craft paper, regular paper, whatever you want, as long as it's paper and you can draw on it. You'll need some tape, some gold paint or whatever color paint you want, some glue, glitter glue sparkles. What I was originally, well, hello. I was originally what I was gonna do was I was gonna buy some glue and then pour some sprinkles on it, but then I found this glitter glue and I thought, oh my gosh, it's just so much easier and so like smart, whoever invented this. And then of course you're gonna need a pen and a paintbrush, some scissors, some tape so that you can tape it on your string. And once again, if you have seen my video before, I said that I ran out of rope and I also forgot to pick some rope at the store. That's okay, we're not going to talk about that. So now we're going to just stick with my yarn. But for you, you're going to use rope. You're going to be smart. You're going to remember to pick it up at the store. So for each paper, you're going to make a letter. I'm winging this right here. I'm winging this right here. But what I want to do is I want to, like, this is definitely going to come out crooked. We're going to be cutting this part out. Alright, and then voila. So yeah, bigger than I thought and hoped it would be, but that's okay. So now we're going to just trace the letter. So first letter is, you know, happy. First letter is H for happy. But this is what the H is. That's what it is. Don't worry about what it looks like because we're going to paint over it anyways. And then we're going to outline it with glitter. Okay, well there we go. There's my H. Alright, now from there, you don't even have to wait for it to dry. We'll just go for it. Oh my gosh, my hand's getting tired. I can't do it anymore. Okay, so you can't really see it on camera. All you see is like a pop-up of gold, but it looks so pretty. I don't know if you can see that. I feel like I should have polka dots. We're gonna add polka dots. That looks so cute. Oh my goodness, that is so... Alright, there's my first letter. We gotta spell out the rest of happy birthday and then Dakota's name. So that's a lot of letters, so I will be back after that. I will be back after these few messages. So after that, after all the posters were made, I don't know how long it took me to make each one of those letters because I had to trace the letters on. No, I had to cut the shape out, trace the letters on, paint the gold on top of the letters, and then put the glitter glue, it's called glitter glue, on top. But anyways, I watched a lot of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So after that was done, after I got all that and hung, then we started on the baking. And I used just 3 main ingredients for each of the treats. So it was banana, oatmeal, and peanut butter. So the first one, very easy. It was a no-bake recipe. Literally just used banana, peanut butter, and oatmeal, and then you just like mix that up and you make little bitty, I mean, I guess you make sure to make it as little as you can if you have a little dog, and bigger if you have a bigger dog, you know. So then once that's done, then you put that into the fridge for at least 30 minutes, and then you bring that out and you serve. And that's it. The second one was the same exact recipe, same exact ingredients. The only thing you do is you bake it, and I bake it for 15 minutes. Also, a quick heads up that I forgot to say, make sure that your dog isn't allergic to any of these recipes. So, I mean, recipes I guess, but make sure your dog isn't allergic to any of these ingredients like banana or peanut butter or oatmeal, just in case. My third recipe was peanut butter biscuits. And I just used peanut butter. No banana, no oatmeal this time. It was just peanut butter. So I put peanut butter in there. Mind you, I didn't measure anything. I kind of just put it in my little wooden bowls that I have that are like, you can see them. It's probably 1 cup. And then I probably put like 2 cups of flour in there. I think I put like, I don't know. I really didn't measure anything. I kind of just put the stuff together until the consistency was right. So I put in like, I definitely put in a cup of peanut butter in. That's for sure. And then I think I put 1 cup or 2 cups of flour, and then I kind of just kept pouring in water until the consistency was right. So that's what you got to do. If you want to put 1 cup of flour in, then you still got to put in a good amount of water in until it's a good consistency. Sometimes recipes don't even match that, and I'm like, no, I think I need a little bit more water. Oh, no, I think I need a little less water. So whatever works for you, you do it. So once I add the peanut butter, the flour, and the water, you kind of mix that mixture in. The mixture is going to feel really sticky, and that's good. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. You are just going to start rolling it out, and then you're take your cookie cutters, and you're going to cut out each cookie. And I personally didn't have a rolling pin. So I used my whip can, my cool whip can, and I also didn't have a cookie cutter. So I used the inside. I used the, you know how you have those fruit infuser bottles? So you put your fruit in there and then you put it in your bottle and you get that fruit taste, right? So I used that as my cookie cutter because it was the perfect size to cut out cookies. So you don't need to go out to the store and get a cookie cutter. Although if you want to make gingerbread cookies and shaped cookies, and yes, you'll need a cookie cutter. If you want to save money, I'm just giving you those tips. So once I had all the cookies cut out, I put them into the oven. Oh, and you have to preheat. I forgot to say, in both of them, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then you will put it in the oven for at least 20 minutes. So yep, then I took them out and she loved them. She loved them all. And then we blew the balloons up. And I kind of popped one in the middle of the night on purpose. I was doing that. Try to pop the balloon in 7 seconds in the middle of the night, and it sounded like, it literally sounded, because there's no furniture, hardly any furniture in the house, that the balloon pop like echoed everywhere, and it sounded like a gunshot. And we have like a lot of old people that live around us, so it's like I'm probably sure I scared them to death, and they probably thought there was gun shooting going on inside the house. And then we opened her gift, and she got some chicken flavored beef jerky, which she loves. I even took it to my granny's house and gave some to her dog, and she also loves those treats too. And they were actually not a bad price. They were only $2. And then I also gave her a little toy, because that's what I do every year. I always give her a treat and a new toy every year. That was the whole day, and that was her entire little birthday party. Worked all day on it, and it was a fun time just baking. I forgot how fun it is to bake. If you want all the recipes that I mentioned for your little doggos, they will be on my website in the link in description. You can eat them, of course, because they're all ingredients that you can eat for yourself. But if you want to eat them, yeah, go for it. I had a couple of people who tried them, and they were like, oh yeah, it actually tastes good. I personally didn't like it. My puppy loves them. I don't, because it doesn't have sugar in them, so it doesn't taste good, you know. But yeah, if you guys want to see any pictures of her little birthday party, don't forget to follow her on Instagram. Link in description. And if you want any of the recipes, that'll also be in the link in description, and it'll lead you to my website. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed that video, dog hair. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that like button. Oh mon chéri, ooh la la, you look so nice in your pink sweater.
Too